morning, everyone. I am back from my almost 10 days vacation in the province of Romblon, my mother's hometown. I actually was back in Manila last Thursday. Today is Saturday. I slept through all of Fridays. It's funny because vacation are supposed to recharge you, right? But I don't know. Every time I go back from a vacation and I'm back in the city or back at work, I immediately felt tired. I needed some more rest. Kayo din ba?
Kayo din ba? Kayo din ba?
Okay, but before we continue, mag-coffee muna tayo. Now that I have had my caffeine fix, let's go back to the original topic, the province of Romblon. I really wanted to do this video kasi I wanted to provide useful information as well as possible tips on how to travel and what to do sa province of Romblon. No, so there are actually two reasons why I went to Romblon, why I traveled to Romblon. The first reason is because my cousin Joanne married Ulysses and I was invited to be one of their secondary sponsors. It's a privilege actually to be a secondary sponsor sa wedding ng cousin ko. So second reason is because I did an advanced ocular inspection kasi me and my friends from Dubai were all planning to travel sa Romblon January of 2019. Yes, so mama, mag-ready ka na, pupunta kami dyan, i-ready mo na ang mga lechon. I decided to do an ocular inspection so that I can suggest and provide an itinerary sa mga friends ko on where we should be going, on what activities we should be doing, and at the same time, plan for logistics. So for those of you who haven't been in the province of Romblon, it consists of several islands. But there are three major islands. First one is Tablas Island. This is where the only airport in the province of Romblon is located. Second island is the Romblon Island. It is the capital of the province of Romblon. And the third major island is Sibuyan Island, which happens to be the hometown of my mother. Yun yung first tip ko sa inyo. As much as possible, do your own research. Kahit naman saan lugar ka papunta, mas maganda if you do your own research. First-hand information is always the best. If you're not able to do it, okay lang yun. There are a lot of information available in the internet also. So you just have to make sure na yung pagkukuhanan nyo ng information are reliable, hindi fake news. So how do you get there? You actually have two options. First, magbabarko ka. Second, mag-eeroplano ka. Now, I cannot tell you, all of the possible combinations on how to go there, right? I can only share with you kung ano yung ginawa ko. And kung magbabarko ka, you will have to go to the port of Batangas. And from port of Batangas, meron ng mga vessels, meron ng mga barko na bumabiyahe doon, papunta doon sa mga major islands ng province of Romblon. Mura lang ang pamasahe sa barko, around 1,000 to 1,500 pesos per passenger. And if I'm not mistaken, yung presyo na yun ng ticket na yun is already for a cabin deluxe. Meaning, you will be sharing the space with several other passengers. At least it is air conditioned. It is really helpful, lalo na if you're traveling during the summer months. It will make your trip more comfortable. So what is the best option for you? Actually, there's no concrete answer to that question. Kasi it depends on a lot of factors. Now, kung nagtitipid kayo, obviously, mas mura kung magbabarko kayo. Pag mag-eeroplano kasi kayo via Cebu Pacific, it cost me around 3,000 pesos. Ang advantage kung mag-eeroplano kayo is mas mabilis yung biyahe because the flight from Manila to Tugdan Airport in Tablas Island would just be around 45 minutes to 1 hour depending on the weather. Pero for those of you na hindi pa na-try sumakay ng barko, I would encourage you to try it. Safe naman mag-travel ng barko. And sometimes, especially if you're in groups, masaya din yun. Meron silang band, meron silang restaurants and cafes. So, di naman kayo mabobore. Or, just like what I did, you can combine both of them. So yun yung tip number 3 ko. You have to decide which mode of transportation is more appropriate for you. It depends on your budget, it depends on what you're going to do, it depends on where you want it to go. Okay, so if you're planning to go to just one island, I think wala kayong masyadong magiging problema. Pero, if you're planning to do island hopping, then it gets more complicated. Because, from one island to another island, ang biyahe lang is during early morning. So, for every island na pupuntahan nyo, you have to stay there at least overnight. Kasi, wala kayong masasakyan na barko sa hapon or sa gabi. Kasi if legal, yung transportation na gagawin nyo, ibig sabihin nun, mas safe kayo and mas secured. Ang process is once you arrive, there will be somebody in charge sa port where your names will be listed. Okay? And then, when it's time for you to board, the Coast Guard will have the manifest and he will announce or he will call each of the names listed in it. And only when your name is called, doon ka lang pwede makasakay sa barko or doon sa bangka. Complete naman sila with the gear, meaning each of you will be given life vests. And ang Coast Guard medyo mahigpit nga. Hindi nila inaalaw na bumiyahe yung mga barko unless they have seen all of the passengers wearing their life vest. From Carabao Island, ang gusto ko sana, bumiyahe ako papuntang Romblon. But, I found out na walang direct boat ride from Carabao Island going to Romblon Island. So I don't have a choice but to go back again to Tablas. And then from Tablas Island, I took another boat ride going to the province of Romblon. Now from Tablas going to Romblon, again is another 1-hour trip. 4 tip ko sa inyo, be at the terminal, be at the port as early as possible. 1 hour at the very least para makalista ka agad kayo sa manifest. My 5th tip is for you to travel on official voyages only. Ride officially. Safer, much better. Okay, now that we have covered traveling from one island to the next, paano naman yung within the island na travel? So, what should you expect? In Tablas Island, when I arrive at Tukdan Airport, paglabas mo pala ng airport, ang dami ng tricycle na nag-aabang doon. And usually, if they know that you're visiting the island, they would offer you their services. Kasi they would know that you would be needing a ride to go around the island. And that's what I did. So, kinontrata ko siya. Sinundo niya ako sa airport, dinala niya ako sa resort kung saan ako nagstay. And then, from there, naglibot kami sa island. I only paid him, I think, around 1,500 pesos for almost the entire afternoon. I think it's a good deal kasi nung binigay ko sa kanya yun, natuwa na siya. Ang tip number 6, as much as possible, try to tip the locals. Kasi for most of them, dun lang din sila umaasa. And if the service is actually good, inalagaan nila kayo, I would really encourage tipping. Sa Carabao Island, ganun din. Pagbaba nyo pa lang ng port, marami ng tricycle and habal-habal. Habal-habal yung tawag nila dun sa mga single motorbikes na you can use to go around the island. The going rate is 500 pesos for an island tour. Maliit lang naman kasi yung Carabao Island. Sa Sibuyan, wala akong naging problema sa transportation kasi taga dun yung mother ko eh. Pero marami ring tricycle doon. From the port, meron ding mga jeeps to take you to the different barangays or where you're heading to. I think in all of the islands, tricycle as well as motorbikes are the major means of transportation. Kasi there are several paved roads, but there are a lot of dirt roads also. Rough road. If you're traveling by yourself, take a motorbike. But if you're traveling with your friends, take a tricycle. Exception lang is sa Carabao Island. Kasi sa Carabao Island, maliliit yung daan. Ang kipot ng daan, going up and down, winding. So, wala kang choice kundi to take a motorbike. So, what else to expect? Just like I think any province na medyo laid back, wala masyadong nightlife sa mga islands. So, if you're going there for nightlife, I think you'll be disappointed. Sa Carabao Island, walang kuryente from 6 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Yes, you heard me right. Walang kuryente. No electricity, no power. It will force you to wake up early in the morning and go out as early as possible. Anyway, nagpunta ka naman doon for a vacation to really explore the island. So take advantage of it. For the rest of the other islands, Tablas, Sibuyan, and Romblon, 24 hours naman ang kuryente. Okay, where to go? I leave you guys with some of the videos I have taken, some of the photos I have taken during my travel. Enjoy! hope I was able to give you some information and some tips on your next trip going to the province of Romblon. And if you need to know more information, if you have some questions that I can answer, feel free to comment in this video and I'd be happy to respond to all of them. Click on the like button as well as subscribe. Thanks. Bye.